Imagine waking up to your favorite streaming service. Boom, nothing loads. Social media, error 404. Your bank app frozen, GPS gone. But now imagine it's not just your phone, it's the entire planet. What if I told you that the next great cyber attack won't target your laptop, but the satellites orbiting Earth? Yeah, the same satellites controlling your internet, your TV, global finance, and even national security. And that, stellar citizens, is where Netflix's Zero Day might not just be a fictional thriller, but a full-blown warning sign. Before we dive into how space could get hacked, let's clear up a common myth. Space isn't just about moon landings and billionaire joyrides. It's literally the digital backbone of our lives. Think about it. Satellites run your GPS, make sure your bank transactions go through, help predict the weather, and even control global military defense systems. Your entire online world runs through a web of orbiting tech, and you bet that makes space an absolute goldmine for hackers. But here's the kicker: the space industry has spent decades focused on keeping satellites functional, not necessarily secure. And with more launches in 2025 than ever before, that digital attack surface is expanding fast. If you think hacking satellites sounds like some next-level sci-fi movie, it's not. It's already happening. In 2022, Russia allegedly tried jamming Starlink signals in Ukraine. Back in 2007, China straight up lasered one of their own satellites out of orbit. And last year, a ransomware group threatened to take control of European satellite networks. So yeah, hackers aren't just coming for your emails, they're aiming straight for orbit. Here's the scary part. Unlike your iPhone, satellites don't get regular software updates. Some of them are decades old, still running on tech that would make your grandma's flip phone look futuristic. And the more satellites we send up there, think thousands from companies like Starlink, Amazon's Kuiper, and OneWeb, the bigger the target gets. And now with AI, cybercriminals don't even need a team of elite hackers. Just a few lines of malicious code and boom, space is compromised. So let's talk about what that means for you. A space-based cyber attack wouldn't just mess up a few tech companies, it would shatter daily life as we know it. Let's say a hacker takes control of GPS satellites. Instantly, ride-sharing apps, food deliveries, airline navigation, all thrown into chaos. Truck drivers would be lost, air traffic control, blind. Now imagine they target financial satellites. Stock markets freeze, ATM networks shut down, bank accounts locked. Global trade? Panic mode engaged. And if a rogue nation or cyber group decides to hijack military satellites, well, let's just say world leaders aren't exactly built for calm. It's not just an inconvenience. A space hack could cause economic collapse, military escalations, and complete breakdowns in communication. So, what's being done about it? Good news, the space industry knows this is a problem. Bad news, they're still trying to figure out how to fix it. See, traditional cybersecurity is built around constant updates, firewalls, and quick fixes. But in space, you can't just reboot a satellite like your router. Aerospace giants like Lockheed Martin and government agencies like the Space Force are ramping up cyber defenses. New satellites are being designed with anti-hack encryption and AI-driven security monitoring. And the Payload Space Report for 2025 points out that cybersecurity is finally getting priority in satellite design. About time, right? But here's the catch. Most of the satellites already orbiting Earth, they're still shockingly vulnerable. And private companies launching thousands more every year. They're focused on speed, not necessarily security. So the real question isn't if space will get hacked, but when or to what degree. The space industry is entering its Wild West era, and cybersecurity needs to catch up fast. For starters, governments need stricter cyber regulations for commercial satellites. You can't have companies launching thousands of satellites with zero security standards. AI-driven threat detection should be the standard for every satellite launch. If hackers are using AI, defenses should too. Public awareness matters. People don't think about satellite security until their GPS stops working. That needs to change. And finally, let's be real. Collaboration is key. No single company or government can handle space cybersecurity alone. The more connected we get, the more we need global defense strategies. So next time you hear about a new satellite launch, ask yourself, cool, but is it secure? Stellar citizens, space isn't just the final frontier, it's the digital frontier. And if we don't lock the doors now, we're inviting the hackers of the future to turn off the lights. Literally. The future of space is expanding faster than ever, and 2025 is shaping up to be a game changer. So, is Netflix's Zero Day a realistic portrayal of space security threats? Yes and no. The dramatic, world-ending hack is unlikely thanks to the redundancies built into our systems. But the vulnerability of space infrastructure, that part is spot on. If you want to dive deeper into what's next for the space industry, missions, cybersecurity and beyond, check out the article linked in the description below for a full breakdown on what to expect in 2025. So, what do you think? Are we ready for a space-age cyber war? Or are we flying blind into the next digital crisis? Let me know in the comments. And if you love simplifying space without the jargon, hit that like button and subscribe, because trust me, this is just the beginning. See you in orbit.